I'm Reece at your leisure in Topock Gorge on the lower Colorado River. A must-see side trip on any visit to Lake Havasu, Arizona.
Well, you know, it's just been another blah trip with Reece.
Nothing blah about this dramatic stretch of the Colorado River.
It's got to be the gorge. The Topock Gorge is just incredible.
Topock Gorge is a narrow channel of the Colorado between Interstate 40 and Lake Havasu. It's one of the few sections of the river below Lake Powell that remains in its natural state. Steep walls of compacted gravel, sand, and mud washed out from the Grand Canyon form this spectacular canyon. In the distance, the Needles, which gives the nearby California city its name.
Oh, they're gorgeous. The coloring, the different reds, and then on the California side, oh, it's just a beautiful trip. Beautiful scenery all the way up.
We have bought the $75 4-hour guided trip with sunset charter and tours of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. It's licensed to carry visitors through this wilderness canyon in lounge chair luxury.
Sit back, take it all in, and someone else does the work.
That's nice.
Driver and guide Kevin Shuck is doing all the work aboard Serenity Now.
Actually, I'll be quite honest with you. It's actually getting to know all my customers and sharing the beautiful experience that we're going to see every day.
The adventure includes a light lunch. Wild burros, descendants of the mining era, frequent the shoreline, while bighorn sheep scramble up the steep slopes of the gorge. Only a few birds on the water, but a real surprise, a loon presumably migrating through. Man has lived in the canyon for many centuries, if the ancient graffiti is any indication. Back in town, we sail under famed London Bridge. Yeah, you know, of Is Falling Down fame? In 1968, London sold the bridge to Lake Havasu City, where today it spans the Bridgewater Canal. Guide Kevin points out the bullet holes that dinged the bridge during the Battle of Britain in World War II. It's the centerpiece of the town's booming tourist district, and it's a magnet for sun and water lovers, and the desert climate makes it a perfect late fall, early spring getaway. You'll see every imaginable kind of craft on the water, from high-end fast-goers and jet skis to family-filled luxury boats, from sailboats to paddleboards to kayaks. Everybody and his dog loves to float on Lake Havasu. While the area has a raucous reputation for spring break bashes, it can also be a great family-friendly resort. Paved paths along the canal are a short hop to protected white sand swim beaches. Along the way, a local church group hands out free water to combat the Havasu sun. Lake Havasu backs up behind Parker Dam, built in the 30s to quench the thirst and light the lights in Southern California and the booming cities of Arizona. Watch for frolicking burros along the road near the dam. Boating and fishing are the big draws here, but I'm a hiker, and we found a great one.
It was a lot of uphill, and it was really rocky.
Really rocky, huh?
Yeah.
The really rocky Crack in the Wall Trail takes off from Sarah Park, 5 miles south of town. It follows a broad wash into starkly beautiful desert canyons bordered by serrated ridges. Look out for dragons along the way. The canyon is littered with these friendly monsters.
Saw lots of lizards. My dad actually almost stepped on one, so.
Soon the canyon walls close in and the broad wash shrinks into a tight gorge. The route tumbles down a series of rocky dry falls, creating a wonderful slot canyon called the Crack, culminating with a testy little drop called the Slide.
Well, it's not really a slide. It's like a rock that acts like a slide.
Beyond the rock that, acts like a slide, the trail again opens up. This time of year, temperatures are still bearable. It dead ends at secluded Balanced Rock Cove, a favorite for fishermen and sun worshippers. Coots dive for fish in the green shallows of the cove. There's a boat-in campsite here with a restroom and picnic table. And while boaters cool off in the bay, we can only admire the scene, regretting not bringing swimsuits. The trail is 6 miles round trip, and apparently dogs are allowed. Just pick up after them and carry extra water. Lake Havasu may be a boater's paradise, but there are also great adventures on dry land. I'm Reece at your leisure at Lake Havasu, Arizona.